Morning everyone, welcome to my channel Career Zone. Today I am going to show you the use of BR tag, HR tag and the P tag in our web page. Let us discuss about the BR tag, which means to break a line. If you want to break the line after you have written the text within your web page, you can use the BR tag. It is an empty tag which is not required to be closed. Second tag is the P tag, which is also called as the paragraph tag. It gives the space before the starting and after the ending of the paragraph. It is also called as a container tag, which is required to be open and closed both. Let us now look at the different attributes of P tag. P tag, which is paragraph tag, has only one attribute, that is align. The paragraph can be set to left, right or center aligned, for which the value will be left, right or center enclosed within double quotes. And the third tag is the HR tag, which stands for horizontal rule. This is also an empty tag. It has the attribute of no shade, align, color, size and width. We will be seeing these attributes and the use of these attributes in the video. Let us start the video. Students, you can also do it in your notepad when you are watching my video. Let us see that how to use the HR, BR and the P tag in our web page. So we have to open the notepad and then write the first and foremost tag, which is HTML, on the top of your notepad, and then write the head tag. Head is the heading, so you can write anything in the heading. I am going to write use of HR, BR and P tag, and after that we will write the title. Title can be anything which is displayed on the top of the web page. So I am going to write HTML web page here. Then start the body tag. No, before starting the body tag, we have to close the title and the head tag. Now we will start the body tag and let us write a simple sentence here. Students, I am not going to use the BR tag in one go. I'll show you the output first of all in the web page, and then I will use the BR tag, which will make you understand in a better way that what is the difference in the text displayed on the web page before and after using of BR tag. So write any paragraph, any line here. I have written this paragraph shows you how to break the line. It's very easy to learn HTML. Then I am going to close the body tag and HTML tag. Now what we have to do to execute the file? Yes, we have to save this file with .html extension. You can give any name of your choice, but try to choose the location of desktop while saving the file, which will make it very easy to find the file and execute it on the web browser. See, the file came here with the name brtag.html, so I'll execute it by double clicking. So once I double click, it will be open. See, the head tag, the content in the head tag and the body tag appears in the same line. So here now I am knowing that where I have to bifurcate the text. I want the text to be bifurcated after the heading, because the text should be separated from the heading. So I will use a BR tag first of all there to break the line. Afterwards I can use it after the one line of sentence if I want to write this next line sentence in the next line. So wherever you want, you can use the BR tag. It is an empty tag, so it is not required to be closed anywhere. Okay, so let's see what is the output. I'll show you one by one how the changes are made. See, the heading and the text are separated now. Now I'll go to this line. See, I'm not doing any enter. You don't think that if you will do press enter key in notepad, it is going to affect in web browser. Whenever you want to change a line, you have to use a BR tag. Okay, so see how the line got changed. Now I'll show you that how the P tag works, paragraph tag. So suppose if I want to make a 2-line difference or 3-line difference, or I want to write the text in a new paragraph, so it is one of the best tag which I can use. I'll write the P tag, open the P tag, write the paragraph and then close the P tag. As it is a container tag, so it is required to be closed. So now I have closed the P tag. See what is the difference. P tag gives us space before and after the ending of the text. So before starting of the text, we have seen that there is a space automatically given by the browser. But after ending of the text, how we will judge that the space is given? I'm going to write one more line here. I have written thank you. So let us see, after closing of the P tag, automatically the space will come. See how it works. I have not used the BR tag, but P tag automatically gives the space before and after the text, before starting of the text and after the ending of the text. This is how the P tag works. BR tag breaks the line wherever you use it, and P tag gives a space before and after the text. Now P tag has one attribute as well, which we have seen is the align attribute. But how it works on the web page, we will see. Align attribute has 3 values, left, right and center, but the paragraph is left aligned by default by the browser. As you can see, whenever we are running the file, the paragraph is showing on the left side. So when I want to move my paragraph to the right side, I will use the align attribute along with the P tag, and I'll give the value to right. So now let us execute it. See how the paragraph goes to the right side of the web page. This is how it works. And if you want to make it to center, you can write P align is equal to center enclosed in double quotes, and the text will move to the center. So I hope you have seen the right alignment now. See, it moves to the right. Now I will change it to center. Let's change. And you have to remember that the spelling of the center will be CENTER. The value will not be CNTRE. Okay. So this is how it works. So as we have understood the difference between BR and the P tag. Now let us begin with the HR tag usage. So HR stands for as horizontal rule. It is just a kind of a line margin which you draw with the help of your scale in your copy. So it will also draw a line margin. As it is an empty tag, so we can write anywhere. If as I have written HR after the heading, so it has given the horizontal rule. It has 4 attributes. First one is the size. So I am defining the size here. Size is equal to 20. So once I define the size, automatically it increases the size. If you want to fill the color in it, you have a color attribute. Again, the spelling of the color will be COLOR, not COLOUR. And you can write any color of your choice enclosed in double quotes. Okay. So see, when I refresh it, the color changes. Now we will see the another 2 attribute, but I will define the HR one more time after the paragraph, so that you can understand that how these attributes are working along with the HR tag. So the third attribute is width. So see, I have defined the HR in a simple way, so it has defined in the web page. Now I am going to write the width. So it is going to define the width, that how long you want the ruler to be marked inside the web page. So I have written here width is equal to 250. So see how the width is defined now. I think you are able to see. You can increase it also, but the another attribute is, the last one is no shade. No shade means there is no color of the HR attribute. It means there is no shading. I have defined here, but you will not be able to visualize it. So let us define it with the in this HR, on the top HR, where we have defined the color. So I have defined no shade, so it will be clearly visible here how the no shade looks like. See how the no shade is looking, right? The no shade and the color attribute cannot be used together for HR tag, as if you define the no shade and color together, only the color attribute will work, no shade will not work. Okay, so we have seen the use of HR, BR and the P tag today. I hope you have understood. If you have liked my video, then subscribe to my channel Career Zone, press the bell icon and share it. I'll be back again with the next topic in my next video. Till then, stay safe, stay home. Thank you.